I left behind 11 years ago the humidity, mosquitoes, lakes, streams, and miles of forest in the Adirondacks, New York, to the man-made aqueducts, sunny sky, dry, and high elevations of Colorado. At first I noticed that the horizon was bigger, an account that the trees were far and few between. The moon is much larger here, and I assume the sun is closer to us as well. Breathing was difficult, and I felt like I was in a constant state of dehydration. You need to drink a couple quarts a day here. Funny thing is, I do not remember drinking water back in New York. Everything seems to have a sharp point here. The rocks, grasses, vegetation. The grass is the color of the wheat, and the stone was not gray, but red, yellow, blue, and even brown. The mountains are not smooth boulders, but rough and unstable slabs of stone, slipping under your feet as you walk. The soil seemed to be dust and hardened clay. I took many photos over the years and learned to appreciate Colorado even more. It gets hot here, and the sky is blue most of the year. However, it is a blue that pales in comparison to that of a sky near great bodies of water. The winters seem long, but the snow only remains for a moment. The sun never is really far away in Colorado. Well, two things came in. One, I had to go down to Lowell's and buy. That would be some wood. That's for a new raised bed that I'm putting in the backyard. And here's my new greenhouse. Yep, came in. I'm excited. Hey there, Canadian Conquistador again. This would be my Forest Garden series, episode 16, and I think this might be a little more interesting than the last few videos have been. As you saw, on top of my truck is a bunch of wood that I just bought. It's pressure treated, it's made to go in the ground. I'm going to make a hugelkultur raised bed, which I think you'll find interesting. It'll get rid of a lot of scrap in my yard, a lot of stuff that doesn't look good. And I've been just wanting to do something with this one corner. It's been my compost pile for the longest time now. Yeah, stay tuned, watch this video, subscribe and like it if you do, and I would appreciate it. So let's get on with this video. So I have two dilemmas with this back corner here. This is the southeast corner where my compost pile is. It's just a desolate waste of wood chips. Nothing much is growing here right now. As you can see, this here, the dog keeps digging up, putting the wood chips on the brick, and it just looks really ugly right now. I think that's my first dilemma. My second dilemma is this. I bought a greenhouse, a temporary one that I'm gonna place in this corner here. I need to put it on a flat surface, so these hugel mounds have to go. So what do I do with all this debris? I'm going to take all this debris, and I heard rumors that this is an ancient chicken burial ground, so I need to excavate the bones carefully and put them somewhere else. But this is where I need to dig an 11-foot round circle to the flat ground so that I can put this greenhouse here. And what I'm going to do with this dirt is I'm going to build a hugel mound raised bed right here. Let's see if I can get a good picture of it. So this whole area, kind of outlined with wooden sticks and logs, is where I'm going to put a unconventional raised bed about 2 feet high, and it'll outline the area. The dog won't be able to knock over all the wood chips, and it'll look a lot better, and I'll have a place to put the dirt that I take from the southeast corner. So that's the problem before us, and I have 2 days to get it done. So let's hope everything goes well and it's not hard as I think it might be. Alright, sit back and enjoy. So when I mention raised bed, what images come into your head? Is it something like this? Or something like this? Why not be creative and just come up with your own ideas? It is your yard, by the way. I have other plans for what I consider a raised bed, and hopefully we can show you some stuff that isn't necessarily conventional. I need 42 feet, so obviously I'm gonna have to go back anyways and get more wood, but I think I'm gonna lower this just to probably 1 foot 6 inches, so I get 5 boards out of a log, and that'll just get us a couple extra feet, and it won't be so high up. I think the back side of it though, I am gonna go 2 feet with it, but we'll see. We're gonna do this by eye. Alright, now that I look at it like that, I'm not too happy with it. But you get the gist. I'm working on something like this. I might cut those long boards down in half. That might be what I do. Alright, so I've been up since 2:30 in the morning. I've got a really early job. But tomorrow I have the day off, so I think we're going to give it a rest for the rest of the day and crack open a beer and just look at this for a while and ponder it and what I'm going to do. Yeah, I call it a day. All right, we'll see. It's gonna be one mammoth raised bed, that's for sure. So after a long day and took a shower, I can just sit back and ponder and figure out what I want to do with this thing. But so far, we're kind of visualizing, outlining it. We're just dropping down the boards. We're not permanently putting them in yet. I'm also thinking about how I'm going to strap all this together. I think I'm going to use roofing flashing on the inside and screw it in. But this is me saying good night.